After Northern troops left the South in 1877, African Americans found themselves in near slavery conditions once again. Without land of their own, they were often reduced to sharecropping, working the land of their former masters in exchange for a share of the year's harvest.
Former slave owners couldn't imagine the idea of bargaining on any kind of basis with former slaves, and they believed that the only way they could continue to grow cotton was to force African Americans to work. They had to find some kind of coercive mechanism.
The sharecropping system basically allowed farm workers to trade their labor for crops.
African American workers, they don't have tools, they can't supply themselves with seed and other equipment. This is supplied by the landowner. And rather than being paid cash, they are paid a share of the crop.
It was the economic structure of sharecropping that allowed near slavery conditions to continue on plantations. Each year you borrow money, and at the end of the year often you can't pay it back because the price of cotton is falling and what you get for your crop is not enough to actually pay off your debts. So instead of getting out of debt, they're falling
Just
further and further
casually
into
watching
debt.
a video on stream.
The only way for sharecroppers to pay back by
I
providing
forgot
another
that I was
season of labor to the landowner. They were stuck in place.
What it meant was that African American laborers were tied down to certain geographical areas, and therefore they found it very hard to use their shares of the crop or other wages they might get to accumulate any resources and eventually purchase their own land.
The system of sharecropping finally ended with the industrial boom of the Second World War.
Time
Large
to teach
numbers
y'all
of
something.
African Americans left the South for factory jobs in the North, leaving behind the farms they had toiled on for generations.
That's something I did not know. Now we have a second video to watch.
Industrial Revolution, 18th to 19th century. The economic developments of the 1800s saw the development of agrarian and handicraft economies in Europe and America transform into industrial urbanized ones. The term
They do know that the 18th century was in 1700, like 1701 through 1800, and then 19th century was 1801 to 1900, right? They do know that, right? Like, wait, I'm doing it wrong still. 18th century is 1800 to 1899.
to describe this phenomenon would be known as the Industrial Revolution, and was first used by French writers, but made popular by English economic historian Arnold Toynbee. The Industrial Revolution was underpinned by the Agricultural Revolution. From the mid-18th century to the mid-19th century, agricultural production increased significantly. The huge increase in food output supported
Alright, this is boring. I'm just gonna turn this in. I usually like social studies. That was just sharecropping anyways. Land and seed. Land and seed. So it says what are sharecroppers provided at the beginning of the season? Right here. It says sharecropper is provided land and seed. In exchange, he promises landowner half the crop. Ooh, the game on my home computer is finally loaded. I've gone AFK on it. I've been AFK on it. How much of the crop do the sharecroppers expect to receive at the end of the season? Half, right? Yeah, half. Half the crop. Hey, you know what, Mr. Self-Destruct? I'm gonna skip straight to geometry, so I can, we're gonna skip that. Yeah, let's skip straight to geometry. because I know you skipped all your geometry classes back in high school. I already know that you did not like geometry. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Mr. Self-Destruct, so what I'm doing right now is why I'm not paying attention to this as much as I'm talking with my girlfriend on the phone here. And, she didn't even know it was my birthday on January 8th. And I've told her about my birthday. Thomas and Jim are outside the haunted castle red and want to get to the clown tent in time for the next show. Where's the clown tent? That's the clown tent, and they're right here. Right? Haunted castle, right? So that's the castle, that's the clown tent. So you gotta move over 3, go down 2, right? Coordinate plane. So this is on 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Yep, 1, 3. So the castle, because we're given these coordinates, is at 1. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta save a phone number. Add contact, add contact. No. Alright, there we go. Alright, so castle is at 1, 3. And the clown is at 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, 1. And hold on, I know a way to make this better. So we come down here and we go to accessibility. Then we go to select the speak, and we come down here. Is at 4, 1. Is at 4, 1. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. You know what? No. Select this. You know what? That's. You know what? You know what? It might be dictation. Is at 4, 1. Is at 4, 1. It doesn't work. So you know what? We come down here on screen keyboard. It's the last thing I can think of. Alright, and then we come here. Is at 4, 1. Alright, I'm typing it. And the clown house is at parentheses 4, 1 parentheses. Turn that off. Alright, Jim says that the marked yellow paths show the shortest path to the tent. Hold on. The Pelicans are losing against the Hornets, that's good. It shows shortest path to the tent. Write an expression. It's not a house anyways. It's a tent. So, the clown tent. Clown tent. Alright. Hold on, y'all. Let's take a field trip over to the window right here. Alright. So we're gonna set this down on my chair. We're gonna come over here to my window. Look out. The snow's still here. It's dying though. Most of it has already melted. It's not loading. Alright, so now Jim says that the marked yellow path shows the shortest path to tent. Write an expression to represent this. And find the distance Jim walks. Alright. So we want to so 1 3. So we just go here 1 1 2 3 2 1 2 3 4 1. Alright, so what would be the shortest path going exactly like that? That'd be the shortest path. Because these two combined is longer than this one. Because the two legs, so this is leg 1 right here, this is leg A, this is leg B, and that is not at all what I wanted to do. Yeah. How do I revert what I just did? Oh. Anyways. This is leg A, leg B, and this is the hypotenuse right here. This is the hypotenuse. This hypotenuse right here is always going to be smaller than the leg A and leg B combined. That's basic rules of geometry, of triangles. And the hypotenuse of a triangle is always going to be on the opposite side of the largest angle. So this is the right angle right here, so it's the largest angle of the triangle. So the hypotenuse is directly opposite of it. Alright. I do not care about this video. The distance between point A and point B is about... Well, so we take the two coordinates and we have to find the slope. So it's 2, 3, and 4, 1. I forgot how we find the slope. Hold on. Find... Alright, so it's finding the slope. So the slope would be -1. Find the distance. Yeah, I'm stupid between them now. Because distance doesn't necessarily mean slope. Don't you just... So it's, x2 minus x1 and y2 minus y1 square. Yeah, you have to square both of those. And it's the square root of it. Yeah, I'm stupid. Alright, so... It's gonna be right around... about 2.8. 2.83. I'm a genius, guys. Totally smart. 2.83. That's a comma. We do not want that because my teacher's going to kill me if he sees that. we just click that button. 2.83, we're not gonna do that part. We're just gonna turn in. Example 2. My phone is 30%. Let me grab the charger. Oh, it's seriously plugged up to my... I have to yoink it for now because I already know this tablet's already going to be hot. Yeah, it's already like 80%. Alright. Now, we see all this, we do not care. Yes, we do. Competition. Let's see. I'll fight to the death if need be. Anyways, the length of side BC is, yep. Length of side AC is... Alright. Alright, so now we find the length of the hypotenuse. So it's 5, that's 3. As if we couldn't just tell, but... So it's just c squared, so it's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So c squared is equal to 5 squared plus 3 squared, and that's 25 plus 9, and c squared equals 34. And c squared, to like square root of c squared equals the square root of 34, so c squared equals 5.83. Makes sense? Alright. And then you do 5 plus 3 plus 5.83 to find, and you get 13.83 just to find the perimeter. Alright. Now, find the perimeter. 2.5, no, not 2.5, 2.5. So we're going to go 1, that's 2, and then we'll go all the way up. And we go 5, negative 1. And then we also go to 2 and negative 1. Oh, I see. Alright, so then we do segment here, 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 here. TS finna PMO. Oh, okay. I'll be able to fight my competition. Anyways, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 long. So that's 4. So this is 4, y'all. This is 4. And this is negative 1 to 5 at 6. So that's 6 squared is 36 plus 16. That's 52. Then we have to square. No, we don't. We don't square that. We find the square root of 52. So that means we go to the graphing calculator. Graphing calculator. No, it's not the graphing calculator, it's scientific calculator. Scientific calculator. And we go to here and we find the square root of 52, and it's 7.211. So that's 7.211. plus 6 plus 4, right? No, 3. I made an oopsie. It's 3, so it's actually 9. So it's 36 plus 9, it's 45. So just still square root of 45. But yeah, it's wrong. So it's 6 point. I swear, if someone's so immature in chat and says numbers, I'm gonna crash out. But it's 6.7. That's the answer to the square root of 45. So it's 6.7 plus 3 plus 6, which is 12.7. That's 15.7. It's approximately 15. It's approximately 15.7. What are we answering this in? Cubic what? Well, it's actually, no, it's not even cubic. Why am I getting a message on Discord? You know what? I'm gonna restart my computer. Like, not my school computer, my home computer. Which, not gonna lie, I've been running it, like, straight for the past, like, 24 hours. Actually, it's been about 2 days now that I've been running it straight. So, I might need to shut it off for a bit. I might need to let my computer breathe some. It's been, like, almost 2 days at this point. Please, let me restart my computer. Select this. Please. Alright, then we'll restart. We'll put that spirit. I'm just going to say that and then correct myself as a spirit. Alright, anyways. While that's starting. 15.7. Oh yeah, we have the rest of this. 9. You know what? You gotta use the resources available. You gotta use the resources available. Alright, you know what? Here, give me a second. Oh, physical farm labor. Most of physical farm labor. Most of the physical farm labor and the landowner. Hold on. Alright, the landowner provides land, seeds, and sometimes tools. Besides what to plant, keeps records of debts and payments. And plants shall be sold. Hello there. I'm currently just working on homework. Just ignore all this. I'll get all these answers anyways because they're right here. I'll get all of them anyways. It just spots them out for me, so it just makes my life easier. Okay, what is it? Oh yeah, I'm also simultaneously doing math work. Just simultaneously doing my math. Please load already. Wait, that shows my email. Ooh, God, what's my favorite YouTuber streaming now? What according to the nearest 10 of the third vertex in the isosceles triangle has one side of length 2 and two side lengths of 5. One side length of 2 and two side lengths of 5. No. Side length. Is it talking? Oh, it's talking about all side. Okay, never mind. I understand now. Alright, so we gotta go to 1, 1, 2. Then it has to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's correct. Alright. So that's, it's gonna be 5, 1.
Oh.
Hi.
Cold. Shit. I left my phone in there.
And owner takes the crops to market and sells them. Then distributes money according to the sharecropping agreement.
Send your video.
No, I'm not going.
I don't know, I just don't play these.
I think it's in the way, man.
Let me find it in a minute.
A is for ass B is for C is for
Yes, get out of my ass.
D is for
Dean, what do you think you're doing?
E is for
She is Twilight.
F is for
Fight the fairies! You fight those fairies!
G is for
Gentle Harvey. Nice.
I is for
I lost my shoe.
J is for
Jinkies.
K is for
Son's a bitch.
L is for
It's bonus none.
M is for
Misha?
N is for
No!
O is for
Obama.
P is for
Pudding!
Q is for
I'm done.
How old sharecropper repay the remainder of the debt from the previous year?
S
Yeah,
is
usually
for
told them must stay on and work for another year.
T is for
That was scary.
U is for
Wait, there's no such thing as unicorns?
V
I've been told they have to stay on the land
Chinese.
and work for another
This is real.
year.
is for
Why is it so hard for sharecroppers to escape from their situation?
A is for
They are always
You gotta give
in
them credit
debt
though. The video taste I have
because
makes you happy even when you're sick.
prices are low
I
and
gotta find your phone.
expenses are very high. The landowner controls the records and can lie with them.
You need Mountain Dew?
They usually have no land or money of their own. And laws in the South prevented African American sharecroppers from challenging the system. Hey Mom, I feel bad for my classmate in 4th block. I wanna know why? There's only one other student in the class, and that was him. Like, there's only one student in class, and that was him. So he was all alone in 4th block. Because he was the only one in 4th block. We have a group assignment. In 4th block, apparently. I'm working on it.
How did you have a group assignment when there's only one person in class?
We were supposed to have a group assignment, but I didn't show up. I'm doing the group assignment now.
You're talking about today?
Yes.
Tomorrow is 2 hours away.
It is?
Yeah.
You would think that they would send emails out about this stuff, right? So that the students know. I mean, you would think that they lost their email. I swear, Mom, my teacher, she posted my 1st block teacher, she posted so many assignments today. She posted like 8 assignments today, Mom.
Plus 200.
I mean, Mom, my 1st block teacher posted like 8 assignments today, all due at 11:59. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Mom, can you tell Eddie to stop?
Did you go do your angel?
Oh, no. I mean, there should be enough snow out there still, right?
It's getting ready to be dark.
True.
So you need to go ahead and go do it if you're going to do it.
My grades currently is an 89, 100, 87, 95, 82, and 80. What's your grades? Oh, I thought you were laughing at my grades.
What are your grades?
89, 100, 87, 95, 82, 80.
My lowest grade's an 80 something, a 90, and then another 90 something, if I remember correctly.
So you don't have 3 grades?
Yeah, 3 classes.
You only have 3 classes?
Yeah.
How long is your school day?
Same length as yours.
Do you have off periods?
No.
Huh?
Well, I get about 40 minutes of off time.
For lunch?
No.
That's
My
just
lunch is like-
excluding lunch. Is that excluding lunch?
My lunch is like 25 minutes.
How long are your class periods?
An hour and... Hold on.
My class periods are an hour and 10 minutes, and I have 5.
An hour and 30 minutes, an hour and 30 minutes, and then 3 hours.
Oh, that's how.
Well, it's about 2.5 hours, actually.
That's how. You have an entire 2 hour. Is that driver's ed?
No.
No?
That's an hour and 30 minutes.
What class is that? Is that like geometry?
A 90, a 96, and an 80.
What class is that?
What?
The 2 hour, 30-minute long class. Please tell me it's not a math class.
No. My math pass is an hour and 30 minutes, too.
You made me scared. I was hoping I wouldn't have to spend 2 hours, 30 minutes in the math class. I swear, if it was like geometry or something, I'm failing that.
With you being an IB, you're gonna have fun.
I'm leaving IB.
Why?
I told you so many times.
My friends had to write a 14-page...
Exactly.
Get your story straight.
A 14-page essay?
Not essay. An essay is...
Paper. A 14-page paper?
A 14-page book report, essentially, except it wasn't on book. I don't know what it's called. A report, though. On something they had to decide on what they were doing, do it, and then explain all of the process, all the steps in the process of doing it.
Mom.
And it had
like a science project.
kind of, yeah. And it had to be 14 pages long, and it can only either have 1 or 2 pages of pictures.
Mom, here's the thing as well. The CAS project. It's called CAS because community and service. And it doesn't count towards our community service. So we have to go plant trees, not even for a community service grade.
Well, yeah, it's an assignment.
But we have to go plant trees.
Yeah, you can...
We have to buy everything ourselves. The school doesn't supply us.
That's
Can you
not...
see what my temperature is?
Saplings are $80.
No, that's just depending on where you buy them from.
These have to be native trees.
How much of the trees Grandma gets? Most of hers are native.
Oh,
And hers are like $30. And technically,
Still $30.
technically you could actually say you planted a tree, and it'd be for Grandma getting paid to do it by Grandma.
We all have to do it though, the entire group.
Does it have to be with the school?
Yeah, no, it doesn't have to be at the school, but it can be with the school. So I mean, if Grandma wants a tree planted at her house, I can take
Yeah.
my group over to her house.
Why do you have to take a group over to your house?
Because the entire group has to plant at least 2 trees each.
Okay, and why can't they go plant their trees without you?
We have to do it at the same place. They all have to be in the same place. Yeah. I mean, if Grandma wants 10 trees planted at her house, or, no, he said at least 8, so 2 of us can do 1 tree, the rest of us can do 2 trees each, but it has to be at least 8. But if Grandma wants 8 trees planted at her house, we can go plant trees.
well, she's talking about digging these trees up in the backyard. The cedar trees.
Uh-huh.
And planting them at our house.
How many trees are there? How many cedar trees?
I don't know. Last I checked, there was like 9 or 10.
9 or 10? Okay. So, I mean, I have to talk with my group about this, but we might be able to dig some...
Your grandma first.
Yeah, that as well. But I have to tell them it's a potential
On
thing.
the side here, it's 98.
Because I mean...
Here it's 102.
plus, Eddie.
More accurate.
Eddie, I cannot get paid, otherwise I'll get in trouble if they find out. We cannot get paid for it because it's a community and service.
101.
told you I was starting to get fever again.
Either way here.
Well, I mean, plus I would be missing out on a job opportunity if I were to do it because, Grandma might just ask me to go ahead and dig up the trees anyways, and I could get paid for it. But we would not get paid at all. We cannot get paid because they strict project. Yeah, I mean, we could have done a community cleanup, but the two classes had to merge, and simply because there's 3 people in their class, they won the vote.
I was gonna say, you could have just cleaned up after a football game or something.
I mean, the community park, the Florence Park up by,
Timrod Park?
yeah. I didn't know the name, I'm sorry. Timrod Park needs a cleanup.
But no, I'm serious, you could literally clean up after.
But it's too late to change our project now.
You wanna know how I know? I've had to do that.
For, our ROTC?
Yeah. Only once. They normally have a little cleanup crew, or some cadets do it after the game, but they didn't, and it was some school game, like during school, and I had us clean up.
I mean, I would much rather,
there's
community
a lot of
cleanup
events
though.
you could do. You could help out with, different school functions.
Well, let me go to the CAS project to tell you because we had to choose between a list.
How many community service hours do you need?
It's not like I need hours, I need the proof that I did community service. I need to do 4 community service things a year. It's required by IB for me to get my IB diploma. Otherwise, I can stay in IB, but I won't get my IB diploma. I'll get my high school diploma, and I'll stay in IB classes, but I won't get my IB diploma to join IB. Because you join IB in 11th grade.
You want to know the easiest way to do that? Do community service events with ROTC.
So, will it also count?
It should.
I mean, can you ask Major?
ROTC community service events should get hours logged, not events logged.
Okay.
IB, you get events logged, not hours logged. There's a difference.
Still, would you be able to ask Major?
She wouldn't know whether to transfer over or not. You'd have to ask a school guidance counselor whether doing community service events for ROTC would count for, IB.
I mean, because I'm going to join ROTC, but...
Because
let me
ROTC
find the CAS
does quite a
project.
few community service events, including the blood drives.
I do not remember, here, let me go to the, actually, no, that won't count. The services section. Alright, let me tell you the, IB required community service activities. So, no, this is just the list of people who have done their community service. Alright, so, community service, pick up trash, donate food, donate clothes, donate books, and other stuff of that sort.
That's all you can do for community service for IB?
I mean, stuff of that sort.
So going out and helping out with the Pecan Festival won't count?
It might.
Going
I would have to ask Miss...
and helping provide for a... they did... I don't remember what it was exactly, but they went out to a fire department in West Florence 2 days in a week to help give out food or something.
That would work because you're giving food. And you would have to take a video or something like that.
Pictures were taken.
I mean, here's the thing. So if there's like a random homeless man on the street, right? And I just see him and I have like a snack that I haven't ate yet or something, or food that I probably won't even eat. Then I can ask Mom to pull over or whatever, and I could give him some food, and I can take a picture of it with his consent. And that would work as a community service project because I'm giving them food.
This was actually giving out food for several hours per day.
I know, but, I mean, still. Well,
we've helped out at the Carolina football, the South Carolina, or USC football games, or whatever. Carolina.
Yeah.
We've done quite a bit for community service in ROTC.
If I can find out where the CAS project
altogether,
is.
currently, I think we have 1,400 hours logged for the entire year.
And that's not counting your hours.
My hours logged for the Pecan Festival, and I didn't get the hours logged for helping out track meet because I didn't stay in uniform.
Not only that, but the secondhand store.
Secondhand store. Oh, Habitat for Humanity, yeah.
Yeah.
The reason I never even tried to get that log is we were planning to actually have me help out there, and then I only worked 6 hours, and that was it.
I thought you worked longer than that.
I worked one day.
I thought you worked a couple days.
No.
I don't see.
You didn't have the opportunity to take me back. But it's not hard to log community service hours, Jerry. You could talk to Mom and get her to start helping you get community service hours.
I have.
Not hours, but...
I mean, me and Mom were supposed to donate clothes a while back, but Dad burned them all.
Yeah,
You don't see them books beside your bed.
I know.
Jerry, to be fair, those clothes sat here for how long?
And then I already took the other one, 8 fucking bags of clothes and toys and shit.
But I mean,
Well,
I've
part of
even
the issue is those clothes, by the time y'all would have gotten to them, y'all would have had to wash them and all that and get all the bugs out.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm also counting that, I'm also counting the, summer work that we have. We have summer work for every class, right, Mom? Every summer work, like all summer works that we have to go somewhere around the state. This year for social studies, we had to go to the Columbia Museum.
Okay.
That's a 2-hour long drive just for summer work.
Okay.
To there.
What do you got to do there?
We got to look at the exhibits and write a passage on like 8 exhibits that we saw.
Okay, that'd be a good family vacation trip, wouldn't it?
To a museum.
Like, stop on the way going to the mountains or something. Or just go for a day and come back.
During the summer?
Yeah. We're talking about during school break, right?
Yeah, summer break.
Yeah. What do we do typically on summer break? We try to go to vacation, whether it's to the mountains or the beach. We haven't been in the mountains in a while because we haven't had the money.
To the mountains during okay.
Yes, we go to the mountains during the summer because it's colder in the mountains than it is down here. And because that's the longest break we have.
True.
The hardest part is planning it around Dad's house.
It's also because it's cheapest.
No, beach is much cheaper.
Like, cheapest during the summer.
No. Beach is still cheaper during the summer.
Still, like, it's going to the mountains is cheaper during the summer than it is during the winter.
The most expensive time to go to the mountains is the fall. That's when the leaves...
But it's still cheaper than the winter.
It's actually about the same price. The most expensive time is during the, during autumn when the leaves change. Summer, spring, and winter are about the same price. The prices fluctuate a bit due to inflation and then snow costs and all that, because depending on what happens, snow can knock power out and all that. Prices will go down. But it's about the same price summer and winter for the mountains. It's just we don't have a break in the winter. We got Christmas break. And that's about it in the winter. Right, Mom?
Oh, yo, I have a question. Y'all know what sharecroppers are, right?
Yeah.
So we have to make a, pretty much a contract here, a pact, where it protects the sharecroppers' rights. So I put the owner agrees to provide something amount acres. How many acres? Like 3? Is 3 acres a lot?
The problem with sharecropping is crop prices.
Yeah, but the landowner has to provide the tools and everything. So
Nope.
no, that's what I'm doing right now. I have to make a compact.
Do you want your slaves to be able to just feed themselves?
No.
You gotta figure it in.
I have to do a contract that would protect sharecroppers' rights and make them get more money, earn more money. The landowner has to provide all the tools without expense. So it protects the sharecroppers' rights.
So you're telling me that the landowner provides all the tools,
Uh-huh.
the sharecropper still has to make money,
Yeah.
so then, yeah, 3 acres ain't gonna do it.
How many?
10.
10.
It'd more be better to set a specific price per acre the
Yeah.
landowner can charge compared to how much because typically what they do is they take a specific amount of crop and
I would
then
say starting out at 10 acres,
yeah
here's the price per acre that
and
you're gonna charge.
And how much was a lot of money back then? In like
well,
18.
you can do it in terms of how much the percentage of crops the landowner gets.
Yeah.
Because that's what they typically did. The
And-
landowner took like 50% of crops.
So like 20% of crops.
15
15% of crops per acre?
per acre.
Oh yeah.
15% from that acre per acre.
Per extra of crops per
Of-
extra
Yeah,
acre
you can come in
of
and sit down.
I'm
land.
trying to think of potential minimum yield. The typical year yield the landowner would get off of that land.
Seems
15% of that is what the sharecropper has to give them. Because if the sharecropper slacks off and doesn't hardly get any crops planted, then that falls back on the landowner because they could have been using that land for something else.
oh,
You gotta protect the rights of both, because if you just protect the rights of the sharecropper, then you're diminishing the rights of the landowner. Right, Mom? That's why it was so hard to do sharecropping, because no one really cared how the sharecroppers were treated. They just cared as long as they just wanted them to be free, quotation marks. Put that in your own words. Figure out a way to write it so your teacher doesn't know you. Kind of use your older brother for answers.
Alright, so what happens is the landowner provides 10 acres of land and 15% of crops per extra acre of land, tools, seeds, and care, so like health care, all that, before injuries.
No,
Like, it will provide...
That is actually now taking rights away from the landowner.
No.
15% of normal yield
Okay.
per acre, starting with a minimum of 10 acres of land, and going up by 5 acres each time they want to raise the acreage.
Okay. But by care, I mean if the sharecropper gets injured, then they have to help.
The sharecropper is the one asking for the land. They're the one taking care of themselves. All the landowner is doing is providing land and tools to use on them. Yeah. Which one?
Sharecropper will do his job. So then I have the sharecropper will do his job efficiency, and the landowner will decide with the sharecropper what to plant. And then they will.
The sharecropper chooses what to plant because it's their money they're putting on the line, not the landowner. The landowner takes yield from whatever crop is planted.
But decide together.
Why? Landowner doesn't have decision what the sharecropper plants because it's the sharecroppers. The sharecropper is essentially an independent farmer using the landowner's land.
Alright, and then I also have the sharecropper will not require unpaid work outside the terms of the agreement.
Huh?
And then I also have the the landowner will not require unpaid work outside the terms of the agreement.
Yeah. But they don't decide what the sharecropper plants because the sharecropper is essentially an independent farmer. The landowner makes money.
Alright, so that's just good, besides the sharecropper. And the landowner, agree with each other.
It feels so good in here. Oh,
Plant in the landowner. So now what I have is the owner has to provide 10 acres of land and 15% normal crop yield per extra acre of land, tools and seeds. The sharecropper will do his job efficiently and will decide on what to plant, and the landowner will not require unpaid work outside the terms of this agreement.
You're not understanding what I'm saying. The first part. For the land.
Uh-huh.
You're saying 15% of normal yield for every additional acre.
Uh-huh.
That's not what I'm saying. For the 10
Every
acres that the person already has, they have to give 15% of yield per acre. And then if they want to increase the size, increase minimum of 5 acres each time, because half an acre is not going to do much. It'd be more profitable for both if the increase was 5 acres each time.
Now, Eddie, do you remember if they went up or down on that percentage?
What?
When they got more acres? I want to say they got the percentage.
Alright, see, Miss Self-Destruct.
I think it does, but that was back then, and they were just trying to make them stay slaves, essentially.
Well, the reason being is
Have to
they still had to eat.
increase 5.
The owner still had to eat.
Yeah.
If you take all of his land,
Well,
then
Owner
if he gets high enough yield,
receive
then he can trade and he can make money.
15%
yeah.
of
You know,
the
Well, 15% of
normal
each acre, 15% of an acre is going to feed your family for the season.
crop
Well, if you have a small family, yeah.
yield.
If it's a good yield.
I can tell you now, they didn't have small families.
No.
And then on top of that, you have all the house staff too.
Yeah.
So
But
if you were a landowner, you were rich, and you had all those people to take care of.
if it was 15% an acre for starting at 10 acres, you gotta think back then they had hundreds, thousands of acres of land.
Yeah, but they
Alright,
still
and then
had
we
to
have to
pay
do this.
their employees. They still had to feed their employees, and
And
15% of the acres wouldn't do that
Just on 5 acre increments.
because they would have to
And
trade.
I will say
If they're
15%
planting wheat,
normal
they'd
crop
have to go
yield.
into town and trade.
Jerry,
So
put on there for any acreage surpassing 20 acres, for any sharecropper surpassing 20 acres in barred land, the percentage per acre is raised to 25% on any additional acres. Does that sound fair?
I didn't even listen what.
Put on there for the acreage, in the section with acreage, for any acreage
Hold on.
for sharecroppers borrowing more than 20 acres, the percentage per acreage is raised to 25% for a typical yield per acre.
minimum yield.
Yeah, typical minimum yield. Because you gotta think, if you slack off and don't get a normal yield, then you're now taking food out of the landowner's mouth. And money off your table, but incentive not to slack off, because if you slack off, you may lose 50% of your crop.
So, wait, so for sharecroppers borrowing more than 25 acres, the minimum
20
percent...
acres.
20 acres? Okay.
Yeah.
The minimum, percentage take...
Minimum percentage for the typical yield goes up to 25%.
Percentage for the yield goes up to 25%. 25%, right?
Per acre.
Per acre. Per acre. So it's just 25% of everything. That's just
25% of the additional acres. Mom, it's 25% per additional acre, right? Not for all acres, just additional. Yep, 25%.
And so all
per
the
acre
the,
for
the
all
original
additional.
10 is just 15.
Up to 20, you can get 20 acres, and you'll only be giving 15% of your crop.
Okay,
yield per
now I
acre.
get it. Now I get it.
If you surpass 20 acres by even half an acre, you're given 25% of that half an acre. Though they wouldn't do it by half acres, they do it by like 5 acres. That's why I said 5 acres.
Yeah.
Because they had a minimum number of acres you could borrow, and then you still had to give a certain percentage. Which typically that percentage was like 50% of what you did.
And now I'm done.
Because they wanted to keep them slaves.
Let me read what you get, or read to you what you got.
You're making me seriously go back to it now.
Yes.
Are you done? Are you out of it?
Yeah. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so, the owner must provide 10 acres of land. If they want to increase the acres, they must do so in 5-acre increments. And the landowner will receive 15% of the normal crop yield. For sharecroppers borrowing more than 20 acres, the minimum percentage for the yield goes up to 25% per additional acre. And the landowner, as well, has to provide tools and seeds. The sharecropper will do his job efficiently, and they will decide on what to plant. And the landowner will not require unpaid work outside the terms of the contract.
You go to the tools and seeds and we'll say we'll provide tools, but will not provide crop. Because if the sharecropper wants to be a successful sharecropper, they provide their own crop, right? Because the landowner has nothing to do with providing.
The landowner does not provide the seeds.
No,
That's left up to the
sharecropper.
farmer.
Even nowadays, it's still left up to the farmer.
But
nowadays, instead of doing percentages of crops, they do money.
But will not provide
Some of it's
crop.
percentage
A crop. It's not often though.
because they have beer corn and
Oh yeah. Regular corn.
what's the other one?
Regular corn and soy.
Soybeans.
Yeah, soybeans and cotton.
Soybeans.
But because you gotta think, if you're making the the landowner buy seeds that he knows won't work in the fields, but he doesn't have a choice, then he's losing a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just absolutely guessed which way I was going. Alright. So, what I have now is... Let me go to it. I put...
Eddie. Where did you
Eddie!
into his bedroom?
Now I have the owner must provide 10 acres of land. If they want to increase the acres, they must do so in 5-acre increments. And the landowner will receive 15% of the normal crop yield. For sharecroppers borrowing more than 10 acres, the minimum percentage for the yield goes up to 25% per additional acre, and the landowner has to provide tools but will not provide crop. The sharecropper will do his job efficiently, and they will decide on what to plant, and the landowner will not require unpaid work outside the terms of the contract.
Eddie. What time did I do this breathing treatments?
Four-ish, I think.
Really?
I think so. It was either 2 or 4-ish, I don't remember.
It's now 6:21.
No, it was 4-ish, because 3 to 4, because I...
Oh my god, I hate geometry. I have to do geometry work now.
4:30. 4:30-ish.
Raise your hand if you like geometry.
Me?
How do you like geometry?
Geometry was my favorite subject.
You're a freak.
Well, not favorite subject. Geometry is my favorite math. Wait until you're doing algebra.
I love algebra.
Dude.
Oh god, because they have geometry in algebra too. I
You know
know.
what a parabola is?
A what?
Parabola.
A parallelogram?
Parabola.
A parallelogram.
Parabola. Oh. Or like Mom saying parabola.
Bola? Do I know the equation to it, or do I know what it is? It's a line that curves.
Oh no, because You start getting to the point where it starts doing these numbers here. Parabola, hyperbola, or
Hyperbole.
I don't know how to pronounce it. Hyperbola.
That's hyperbole. Just the E is replaced with an A.
No.
Hyperbola? Hyperbola.
No, hold on. Absolute value equation, algebra 2.
Oh God, I'm scared now.
I don't even remember any of this stuff.
I know absolute value. I'm just scared of the equation. I mean, I'm currently working with the Pythagorean theorem, and I'm scared of it. 2p plus 7 equals 3p. Oh, that's easy. We do that in geometry.
Algebra 2 equation graphed. Not algebra 2. Absolute value equation graphed.
Oh God, I hate graphing them.
Oh wait, hold on, you're not there.
Actually, no. You know what? If I'm finding the absolute value of a point, then I can find it.
Well, our teacher teaches us how to use the websites provided to us by the district that we're allowed to use on the state test to help us.
Mm-hmm.
We have to be able to know what on the graph causes the transformations. The graph normally is either f of x or y.
Well, I guess it makes
equals
sense.
the absolute value of x.
When did you take algebra 2?
I'm taking it.
Oh, you're taking it, and that's great. Geometry implements algebra 1 stuff, and and geometry is supposed to be. It used to be a 10th grade class.
Now it's 9th grade.
Yeah.
So they can have algebra 1 and algebra 2 to help out students.
And then there's geometry too.
I have to be able to know what's going to happen if the equation says y equals negative 5, absolute value of x plus 2 plus 3.
I need to write this down. Hold on. Y equals negative 5. These are two different equations, right? Alright, so x what?
Y equals the absolute value of x. That is the base equation
Y
for the absolute value.
Equals, is there the little, absolute value of x? So x will just equal,
it'll be a v on the points 0, 0, the origin of the graph.
How would that work? Is this just 5?
Oh, that's a 6.
How would that work?
No, you're doing it wrong.
How would that work? What, the graphing calculator?
Does not specifically.
It's not gonna be random. It's gonna be everyday essentials.
So you do have, okay, good.
Yeah, I have both the calculators.
I'll show you.
Your graphing and scientific.
I don't ever use scientific yet. We might, I don't know. It sometimes will be written like this.
F X. Oh God, my friend showed me this on a science project and I freaked out.
Yeah, f of x is just y.
Really?
Yeah. See, f of x equals x. Absolute value of x. Now y equals same graph.
Uh-huh.
Now there's also this, which is what I've actually passed this already. -1 absolute value of x plus 5 minus 3.
You scare me.
I have to know what each of these numbers do.
Uh-huh.
Flips it. Oh, you got touchscreen. The negative flips it.
Uh-huh.
1 is a dilation to stretch it, which makes it smaller.
Uh-huh. I know what dilations do. And negative means small. Well, actually, negative is not a dilation.
No. The 1 stretches, which 2 would be actually better than 1. More noticeable, see. X is x plus 5, that moves it this way.
Uh-huh.
Minus 3 moves it down.
Uh-huh.
Watch.
Oh, well, I know not -3 because that's a translation.
Yeah, 5 plus 5 is 2.
Oh, I didn't even see. Huh? How?
See? That's normal. That's dilated. I have to know what each.
So does it dilate it by half?
It's by a factor of 2.
So it's 1 divided by 2, so half.
No, because if I go here...
I mean, if it's dilated by 2, then it should be...
half makes it wider.
Yeah, 2 times wider.
No.
Oh my god.
The way they dilate it is weird. This is compressing.
You're weird.
You don't have to know the factor it's dilated. You don't have to know how far it's dilated.
You
Just
scare
the
me.
factor is dilated by.
You scare me.
It's dilated by a factor.
You scare me.
Compressed by a
You
factor
scare
of
me.
1/2.
You make me feel stupid. When am I supposed to learn this in IB? Not this year.
Jay?
Huh. I mean, Eddie, I'm struggling with the Pythagorean theorem right now. Leave me alone.
Isn't that...
A squared plus b squared equals c squared.
Yeah, that's easy.
And that's for right triangles.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
I'm over here.
I know how to do it. I just cannot do. I keep on forgetting about the what's it called? The square root. I mean, plus I can't even do square root unless it's a perfect square.
Oh yeah, you can. You just go in the
I can't. Oh yeah, but that's what the calculator is allowed. Unless you want me to spend 20 minutes calculating it. I mean, I can spend 20 minutes calculating this.
Sine, cosine, tangent.
What?
Sine, cosine, tangent.
Oh, I haven't learned that yet. I'm learning that in chapter 8. I'm learning that now. You spelled sine wrong.
No. I spelled tangent wrong.
Click on it, please.
Trigonometry.
And we're learning that this chapter. We're going to learn this in a couple days.
It's
wait, hold on.
S-I-N-E.
My friend.
O-S-I-N-E-T-A-N-G-E-N-T. Learn how to do that in your head. Then you can try to talk to me.
Let me pull up the messages. My friend was forced to take notes by his parents.
Okay. Let me put it this way. I missed a couple of days of school. We were doing trig. Okay, whatever. Came home, had to do homework. Did not have a calculator that had trig on it. Okay, whatever. I had to teach myself how to do it in my head. And then I did it in my head. Trigonometry. The thing most people can't do. I did in my head.
Yeah, right here.
I just don't remember
Chapter 9 is coordinate geometry, polygons, and coordinate plane. And then, hold on. Let me find everything. Theorem 10.10, the measure of an angle formed by the two. I'm trying to find where he put. Oh, that's a science fair. Where's this cosines and tangents?
Hold on.
Because he showed me notes, because he was forced to take notes by his parents, but I cannot find them. Whatever, he has all the notes on.
Archie, what do? Classwork. No, we're doing... I don't like sine and cosine.
I hate cosines and sines. So, sine...
let's see.
O over H. Cosine is A over H. And tangent is O over... Oh, I was told this already.
Friday.
I was already told this. I don't know what it was called, but I was already told this by my friend.
Yeah, my teacher taught me it.
My friend told me this, like, days ago. Oh, you don't quit? Why you don't quit? How many parts to this assignment are 9? I give up. I hate geometry. Click on the hypotenuse of each triangle. That's wait. That's that one, and the hypotenuse of this one would be this one.
Alright, let's see. First question. What form is this in?
What the flip?
Oh, great.
Oh, that was fun. No Wi-Fi? Show me it. What form is this? I just got to the F. I got F.
Factor form, I think. Yes, factor form.
Okay. Because the F.
What is the y-intercept of f of x? 120? Yes. Alright, Jason.
Oh, the
Up or
horns.
down?
Down. It's -2.
This is different, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. Green dots are roots or x-intercepts, yep. Vertex of the parabola. Great.
-3, -4. Or, oh.
3-4. Oh, yeah, because that's +4.
Okay, so I'm not banned. I was scared that I was banned for a second for no reason.
What is this line called?
Green dash called, the line of symmetry or axis symmetry. Yeah, because we already learned that.
Alright. X value of the vertex given f and
I mean, I already learned that because I had to define symmetry. Well, not define, but show symmetry in, what is the formula to find the x value of vertex and to find the axis of symmetry if given the standard form? Isn't it just x equals 0?
No.
No? Is it the top one?
I don't remember what it is.
I think it's the top one.
Because this was taught the one day I wasn't in class. I had the unit inspection.
When was it?
Earlier this week, last week, whatever. And this is actually a great
Please.
assignment, by the way, Jerry.
Why won't this work? It won't let me go in. It won't let me go in the portal.
Standard form.
Why? How can they go in the portal, but I can't?
Negative b
Oh, now I
divided
can.
by 2a.
What? Negative b divided by 2a?
Mhm.
Was that the top one?
No.
Oh.
Top one was b divided by 2a.
Oh. So it's just the inverse of the b.
That's a standard form, yep. What are the roots?
I love how half of this Math Excel Savas is just 99% of it is just notes that I already know.
Oh, no, mine's not. Mine is.
This is just going over the Pythagorean theorem. The
Sure.
Pythagorean theorem's long, that's why I don't like
You want
it.
how messed up this math
P
is?
and Q.
Most of the number values are backwards.
So it's just inverse?
Negative means positive, positive means negative.
What?
Positive means negative.
What? What?
Yes.
That's stupid. No thanks. The distance between P and Q is... Well, P is 3, 5, and Q is 9, 10... No, 13. 9, 13. So that's 9 minus 3, that's 6. So it's, and then we also have to do, 13 minus 5, and that's 8, so that's 6 squared plus 5 squared, that's 36 plus 25. I'm not forgetting something? 36 plus 20. 6 plus, no, is it just 11? And alright, so it's 6 long, 5 tall.
Roger, standard
No,
form
6.
is ax squared plus
6
bx
long.
equals c.
6 long. Wait, no, I have to find Pythagorean theorem right now. Why do I have to do it? 6 long, and then 8 tall, right? Yeah, 6 long, 8 tall. So Pythagorean theorem's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So 6 long, so it's 36 plus 64 equals c squared. So that's 36 plus 64, and that's 100. So that's 100, so that's 10. I did 11 before. I got 11 before, but it's actually 10. Alright, anyways. Find the perimeter of triangle P or Q. So P is -5, R is -2. Wait, P is -5, -2, R is -2, 4, and then Q is 2, -2. The perimeter of triangle PRQ is blank units. Yes, I am rewarded.
And now I'm doing a school assignment.
Of course you are, nerd.
My teacher grades do quizzes.
Nerd. Wait, so that's 7. No, please, no.
Wants to sit there and call me a nerd, but doesn't realize I know how to shut a laptop.
5. 5. 6, and then that's also gonna be 10. So that's 5. No, wait, that's 7. So that's 17, and then that's gonna be. Is that just gonna be 9? And that's 6, and that's 3. Yeah, it's 9. So it's 9 plus 17. That's 26. Please tell me I do not have to do the Pythagorean theorem. Actually, I can't even do the Pythagorean. That's wrong. I don't know. My teacher can fail me on that question. I don't even know. You walk along the edge of a... Oh, yeah. Caddy, I don't even know how to find this. Can you help?
0, 9.
I don't even know how to find the perimeter of this triangle. Because it's so stupid. That's why I hate geometry. It's 6:39 already. I don't want to go back to school tomorrow. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, fun. The working conditions of the South, the North, and the working conditions that they have in common. Well, the South was, very poor working conditions. Was the North very poor? I don't think... Did the North have poor working conditions?
Yeah.
Okay, so both had very poor working conditions. Very poor working conditions. The South was very hot. And the North was very cold. I'm just listing the climate. The North had more money, right?
I'm not giving you all your answers.
No, I'm talking to myself. Ha.
Jerry, you want to know how much I do Ed Puzzle? Not Ed Puzzle, Playground quizzes.
What? How much?
I have 55,964 gold.
I had over 100,000, but I spent it all buying everything. I'm just trying to unlock every single last piece of clothing.
Except I don't see how you spent it all.
What?
I don't see how you spent it all.
A bunch of it's like 6,000.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I've already bought every single last shirt. And I think I've almost bought all boots.
Yeah, no, the most expensive shirt I see is 5,000 some.
Still, they're expensive.
The only reason I have it is because I haven't had a reason to.
Oh, I just felt like flexing on all my classmates, because then I would own everything and they wouldn't. I'd be the first one in school to own everything.
No, my classmates look at my screen and, how do you have that much?
My classmates used to say that. And I was like, because I had like 3,000 not head puzzles, but
I did them back before. Most of mine were done way back before they actually did money.
Mine were back in like 6th grade. That's why. 6th and 7th. Miss McFadden used to assign so many ed puzzles and IXLs. Not ed puzzles, quizzes. Like, every day we had a quizzes. Every day for 180 days of school. we had quizzes in Miss McFadden's class.
I'll play cornhole. You'll know when you make it, won't you? That good, or is someone on the side of the foot?
I don't know. Do the whole, like, your whole hand thing.
You know what? I'm gonna go eat. This is actually fixing to make me mad.